friends, welcome to Stay Stitching. My name is Carla and I am glad you are here. So today I'm going to talk about some classes from BluPrint that I bought way back when it was still Craftsy. Hey honey, can you give me my mouse?
What is it?
It's probably on my computer table. Sorry. Some people get prepared before they make videos. Then there's me. So, but before we do that, I did go to Joann's today. They had McCall's on sale for $2.99. Have you noticed that they're not $1.99 anymore? Is it just me? I mean, I'm not going to cry about it, but it is a noticeable difference. Thank you. And so I only picked up a couple. I picked up this one. This is McCall's 6044. I picked up two of them because I don't think Troy and the boys are quite in the same size. But so this is a famous men's shirt pattern in the sewing community, 6044. I cannot remember her first name, but the gal from the blog Cookin' and Craftin', I've been reading her blog for years and years. She's made her husband like a dozen of these, and I think this is popular with other people as well. And so I thought I would give it a try someday when I decide to make my husband another shirt. We won't go into what happened the first time, except that I made him a really nice shirt, and he never wore it, not even once. I've mentioned that in other videos. I'm sure he's getting tired of hearing that. I still love him. Okay, McCall's 7974. This is just a flat out gorgeous dress. I was reminded of this dress, or maybe it was the first time I saw it. I don't know. I don't think it was the first time though. Anyway, Sean showed this on a video a few months ago, and I'm really behind on my video watching. And like Sean posts videos daily from Kittenish Behavior, and so I'm like 2 months behind on her videos. But this dress is just everything that a pretty dress should be, truthfully. Yeah, so got that. Picked this up. Wraps are flattering, and so are things with the waist tie. I really like stuff like that. I would lengthen this. It's a little short for me. I know that that's what's in fashion right now, but I still, you know, I have my little... As you grow, you get used to, and as you age through years, you get used to where things have been for a really long time. And I haven't worn things that short for probably close to 25 years. And so I'm not sure I'm going to start today, but I do love the top. I'm just going to lengthen it a little bit. And then this is kind of a odd thing that I bought just, I don't know why I bought it. It's a very old pattern from McCall's. This is one of those patterns that's in the part where they have 2 patterns per page. Yeah, this is from 2009. This is 10 years old. I didn't realize when I bought it, but this is a knit pattern. And I don't normally wear Empire waistlines too much, but I just thought this was a really pretty, really simple dress. And if I lowered that waistline 2 inches, there is a dart. There's darts, there's bust darts coming up from the waist. If I lowered that waistline 2 inches, that would give me room for both my bust and to lower it about 1 inch. But this, the reason why Empire dresses and shirts and stuff are always so popular is because this is an area that is generally one of the smallest areas on a woman's body right there. And so you really are highlighting your smallest point. So I just picked that up on a whim. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great basic dress. I really like these little sleeves. So I'm not going to be making that in October, but anyway, I have it. So what I want to do today, Troy, did you make it so they can see my computer? I need for them to see the computer. He's sighing quite a bit.
What are you gonna turn just the computer?
What is going on here? Okay, well, fine. I had my tab up that I wanted, and it's gone. And so let me get it open. There. Thank you for being patient. All right, can they see the screen?
Yeah. Do you want just the screen or do you want unit too?
Really, just the screen. I'll just talk so that they can see.
Yeah, you gotta keep your giant cranium out of the way.
Okay. I'll try to keep my giant cranium out of the way. Okay, guys. So I thought it would be fun to go through the classes that I have had for years on Craftsy, on BluPrint, which used to be Craftsy. And then you guys could say in the comments which one you would like for me to really follow through on, and then review. Okay? So I'm sure that all of these are still available on BluPrint. So this first one, this is Easy Fitting the Palmer Plush Way, and this is shirts and tops. This one is Plus Size Fitting and Design with Barbara Deckert. Oh, this one's with Pam Palmer, Patty Palmer, and Melissa Watson. Maybe if I put my glasses on, I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that's better. Here's one with Jenny Rushmore, all about full bust adjustments. This is a beginning serger class. Now remember, I'm not going to show you everything that I learned in the class. I'm going to review the class and tell you what I thought was good about it and what maybe could use improvements, if I liked it, just give you a review. I'm not going to take these people's ideas or anything. Sewing swimsuits. This is with Beverly Johnson. This is a free motion quilting class with Christina Camelli. Sewing bras, construction and fit. I think this is the first Beverly Johnson bra class. I have gone through this and I've made one bra. I would be happy to go through it again. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I can highly recommend this class. You will definitely come out with a bra at the end. And my bra looked like it came from the store. Never mind the fact that I couldn't get it hooked up in the back, even though I followed all the measurement advice. So, but boy, I had a good looking bra. Okay. This is the next step up from this first one. And this is where you start adding foam and lace and all that stuff. There. Okay, and then we have pattern grading for sewers. This is with Kathleen Cheatham. And designer techniques with Beverly Johnson. This is the third bra class in that series. This is a great, I've watched all of this. This one wouldn't be good for me to review because what this is, just to tell you about it, this is Sewing Notions Workshop with Linda Lee. And what she does is, Linda Lee is the sewing workshop gal. She goes through all these notions and tells you what they're for, which are her favorites, and how she uses them. She demonstrates them. And so this is a great class to have. This is a free class, and it's with Sunny Standing, and it's Mastering Zipper Techniques. I will tell you, it's a Bernina class, that while I thought that Sunny did a fantastic job on this, I think that they're trying to sell tapes and stuff, because she uses tapes and things to get zippers in where it is just simply not necessary. And she is a much more accomplished seamstress than I am. And I can put in a perfect zipper without any tapes. And so I'm not sure about this one. I think it just gives you a bunch of extra stuff to fiddle around with. Could be, you could disagree. It's free anyway, or it used to be on Craftsy. So you could go check that out on your own. This is Joy Mahon or Mahone. I don't know how to say that. It's a fitting class. She had a couple of patterns out with someone. I'm not sure who. I don't remember. But that's a way to fit. I watched it. I haven't used any of her techniques. This is another Beverly Johnson. It's a panty class. And I did watch this, and I did make a pair of panties. I used a quick sew pattern, and I used the techniques from this class to make them. And they came out perfect. Sewing Studio with Diana Rupp. I don't know what that is. Huh. I finished the class. Well, clearly it did not have a very big what was this?
Hello.
Oh, I can remember. This gal has a book out. Her name is let's go back. Her name is, where'd she go? Diana Rupp. Oh, great. Now they're all mixed up. Okay, Sewing Studio with Diana Rupp. And she takes you through making a pillow and then making a pencil skirt. And the pencil skirt pattern comes from a book that she has. I don't have the book. I thought the class was fine. There's another pencil skirt class on here that I have that I like better. So I'm not panning this class. I thought it was fine. Oops, I just knocked into the tripod. But I just have another one that I like better. So we already talked about those, and those. Okay, this one is awfully fun. This is for a super cute blouse, and it's with Christine Haynes. I really like her as a teacher. She's very thorough. This blouse is adorable, but it kind of takes forever. And I believe that this comes with a pattern that you can print out for this blouse. And I have not done it. I've watched it, but I haven't made the blouse. So that one's definitely one I would do. This is by a gal named Nancy Nix Rice. It was fine. It isn't something that I would repurchase. Like, it wasn't... I didn't want to return it, but I also didn't think it was that earth-shattering. I'm really into fashion, so I'm not sure that I really learned a lot from her. If you are clueless about fashion, then this might be a really good one. The gal was pleasant. I had no problems with her. I just think it was kind of a basic fashion workshop. It didn't really talk about sewing, if I remember correctly, but I haven't watched that in years. So that's just from my memory. This one, Janet Prey. Is that the one where you make the motorcycle jacket? Let's see. Yes. So this one, you get a free pattern from Islander Pattern Designs, and that one's going to be up here now. Right here. Sew Better, Sew Faster. Smart Construction with Janet Prey. You get a moto jacket pattern with this. And apparently her Islander pattern sewing system helps you make things better and faster. I don't know because I haven't done it yet. So you might want me to do that one and tell you about it. This one is pretty cute. Project Upcycle with Bets White. I like her as an instructor. And there's a bunch of different patterns with it that you can download or that she just gives you measurements for. And one of my favorite ones is a traditional wrap skirt, you know, the kind we wore during the 70s. And she makes hers out of vintage sheets, and it's reversible. So that's pretty cute. And if I remember correctly, this is a less expensive class than, say, this. You know, this one, you want to wait for this one to go on sale because this is one of those ones that's probably $50 or $60. But this is the Palmer Plush Pants class. And I do believe that you get a pattern with that. And that's with Patty Palmer and her daughter, Melissa Watson. This is Susan Kalji. Everybody knows her. She sews a Vogue dress, and her daughter is her fit model. And she takes you through all the couture techniques of making a dress. And she makes it out of a very tweedy kind of wool. And it's beautiful. And so is her daughter. Her daughter looks like a fashion model. She's tall and thin. But anyway, that one I have not done yet. I have watched it, but I have not done it. I still have that pattern though. This one, Nicole Vassbinder, I have made this dress. I love the fabric. It's a couple inches too short for me. And so I might come back and add another layer down here so that it's more wearable for me because I feel uncomfortable in it, the length that it is. I will say that Nicole, as an instructor, she has a way of making it sound like she's, to me, this is how it felt like to me, what it felt like to me, is that she was really talking down to me in a way. That may be some personal idiosyncrasy that I have. Maybe she just reminds me of someone in my past that gave me a not good feeling. But as far as her teaching you how to sew this dress, she absolutely does that. And this class would be excellent for someone who has not sewn a dress before. And this is a great pattern. I think it's a McCall's, and it has several different views on it, like 5 different views. But I'm just giving you the truth about my feelings about that class. I have done this one, so I don't need to do that one again. So don't vote on that one. I can certainly show you the dress I made. It looks exactly like that because I bought the kit from Craftsy as well. And this is a gorgeous cross-dyed fabric, and it's just beautiful. This with Sarah Holden, one pattern, many looks blouses. You do get a commercial pattern with that. She goes through very well and shows you how to change necklines and arms and fronts and everything to make this one pattern into a bunch of different blouses. So I think she was an excellent teacher. I will say that she was terrified. And the first few segments, she is barely getting through. I mean, she's clearly terrified to be filming this class. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was a high school speech teacher for like 14 years, so I've seen it a million times. But I'm warning you, it is a little bit painful to watch. Now, I may be I might notice that more than other people because of my experience teaching speech, but I have nothing bad to say about her skills as a teacher. I thought it was very well done, and I would be happy to go through and do a couple of those. This Gail Yellen, this is just a techniques thing. She goes through and shows you a bunch of different stuff. So I don't think a pattern comes with this one. It just shows you things that you should know. I'd be happy to rewatch this and tell you if I think it's worth buying, or maybe what level of seamstress I think it would be good for. Like, is it just for beginners? Is it for intermediate? Are there like advanced or couture techniques in there that would be helpful for any of us? I can't remember, so I don't know about that one. Okay, this one, I love the instructor for this, Laura Nash, Sewing Vintage, the Flirty Day Dress. You do get a pattern. She is the designer for So Chic patterns, and she designs beautiful vintage fashion. and she wears one beautiful dress after another in this video, and she teaches you a lot of vintage techniques, like how to put a lapped zipper in a side seam and stuff like that. She even uses electric scissors to cut out this dress, and she uses a vintage sewing machine from the 50s or 60s. I believe it's a Morse. I can't remember. It's been a couple years since I bought this. But I loved this class. I have not made the dress. I would totally do that. It's not really a winter dress, so I probably wouldn't do that now. But come April, I would totally be willing to work through this and then review it for you. This class comes with a commercial pencil skirt. Goodness, words sometimes escape me. I think it's, well, age or menopause. So this is by Brett Barra, So Ready Garment Basics. And this is I loved this. I liked this better than that other gal's pencil skirt class. I don't know why. I have nothing bad to say about the other gal. I just liked this one better. I made a pencil skirt from this class, and I like the pattern, and I like her as an instructor. I would buy a class from her again, and I would make the other views on the pattern that comes with this class. This Diane Mart, I don't know what that is, Marte, but she takes a woven pattern, I think it's a McCall's, a woven wrap dress pattern, and shows you how to modify it to knits. She does a great job. Oops. She does a great job.
Nice versus an all-over print dress.
I have no qualms with her teaching. She shows you how to make these different dresses. I just am not sure how interested I am in taking a woven pattern and changing it to a knit pattern when there's so many knit wrap dresses already on the market. That seems like a complete waste of time to me, especially if you are size 12 or above and you are curvy. Why wouldn't you just buy the Cashmere Appleton dress and make that? But I have no criticisms of this gal as a teacher. If this is something you're interested in, you definitely might want to look into it. I'm not sure. I mean, if all of you wanted me to do this one, I would do it. But it's not one that I would, as a more experienced sewer, it's not one that I would go for right now. Okay, so this one, I don't even know if I've watched this one, but I need to. Sewing machine feet from A to Z. I'm not going to watch this and then tell you what all of those millions of feet that you have are for. I just think that would be dishonest. I have bought the big kit from Amazon just like everyone else, and I have no idea what they're for, and so I got this and I need to watch it. This is a Marcy and Catherine Tilton class. It's extremely well done. Marcy and Catherine Tilton are very personable women. You will make a lovely t-shirt. You will learn all the techniques for making a perfect t-shirt. You will get a Vogue pattern. One of, I don't remember if it's Marcy or Catherine. It's a t-shirt pattern, but she's made it all weird, like with weird necklines, and there's zippers on the neck and, you know, all that nonsense. Like, I don't want a cold metal zipper on my neck, on a cowl neck. Thank you very much. I'm sure other people must love having a cold metal zipper around their neck, but not me. So the pattern that you get, the Vogue pattern, has different views where you can make one of those weird, you know, Marcy and Catherine Tilton things. You know, they're expert at pattern mixing and all of that. While their style is not my style, I would never say that you cannot learn from them or from this class. They have a lot to teach. And if you followed this class, you would come away with a fantastic t-shirt. I would be happy to do that one and drag that pattern out. Like I say, you don't use the weird zipper collar. And I'm sorry if you guys have made that and you love it. It doesn't matter. If I think something that you have is weird, don't be offended by that. It doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. That's just my opinion. So please never be offended by anything that I say here. It's just fashion. That's all it is. It's not important. It's just clothes that we wear so we don't have to go out naked. So I would totally do that one. Okay, so if you, I'll go back through them slowly. There's the Ultimate T-shirt. Sew Ready Garment Basics. I've already done that one. I can just tell you about that one. Sewing Vintage. I haven't done that one. That one I'm not going to share because that's just her specific information. I've done this one. I made 3 of the Vogue tops from that one. This is a good class. This one, I don't think this one comes with a pattern. It's just how to do it. So again, I'm not going to give away Jenny's teachings on that. This one, this is excellent. She does have some projects. I would highly recommend this class as a beginner. This one, I would recommend any Beverly Johnson. I would do this. If you guys wanted me to make a swimsuit, I would. Don't even think for a second I'm going to model it because that's not happening. I have not done this. This looks like a good class. Troy did a little bit of it. I've done this one time. I would do that again, but I would recommend it. You don't need me to do this one because I've already done it and I would recommend it without reservation. This one I would do. This one, I'm thinking that this one is a technique one and that I'm not going to give away her techniques, but I would watch it again and try it and tell you if I could do it, if it helped me. Sewing bras, designer techniques, I would do that one. I would follow through on this one. Again, this one's a techniques thing. This one I think comes with a fit pattern and you mess with that pattern. So maybe I would do that one and tell you about it. I would do this one again and tell you about it. I would do this one, the Sassy Librarian. Haven't done that one. Haven't done Palmer plush pants or shirts or tops. I would totally be into doing those. I would do this one. I would do this one, Project Upcycle or the Couture Dress, Susan Kalji. I've already done that one. I've told you what I thought about it. It's perfect for beginners. I would do this one. And so that's it. So let me know which one you would like for me to go through, complete, and then review. And I would be happy to do that. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. By the way, I am trying to catch up on my comments. You lovely, lovely people are so kind and generous and sweet and thoughtful, and you just really chat me up. I know that I engage in a lot of negative self-talk on my videos, and I am really going to watch out for that because you shouldn't have to bolster me up in the comments section, and yet you do because you are just that sweet and that kind, and I am honestly grateful to have you in my life. So that's something that I just wanted to mention and to thank you for. Put down below what you want me to work on next. Bye. Troy's coming. He's coming.